Hello everyone, I'm Yusuf Wind. I've just blown in. And today we are back with more Seduce Me 2, The Demon War. Last time, we see what happens if we put Faye on the throne. And yeah, it kind of fell apart because them are not really responsible. Oh well, live and learn. But it is a new day, and we're gonna start a new thing, because I have a few more side quests I'd like to show you all. You know, for those of you who are achievement hunters. And my apologies, I have a text I need to answer. Okay, my apologies, it was nothing too terribly important. But for the achievement we're going to unlock today, we need to begin Sam's story. And Sam is the green orb.
Oh,
Hi,
Kay.
Kay. Yes, I know.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Oh, awesome. All right then. I mean, I like Sam's story the best, but that's because he goes through a lot and goes through even more in this story.
I like Sam's story the least. He's an asshole. But, you know, he's nice to you in private, so therefore he's less of an asshole. No, he's just an asshole. Nah, I'm good.
All right then. Oh.
And it's wedding day. And I will apologize because I will be using the skip button a lot. If you are interested in seeing all of the dialogue, I recommend going back to the beginning of the Let's Play. And by that I mean the series and watching all the videos. Unfortunately, my time is finite and I can't show you every single dialogue box. I need to get things moving. In that spirit, I am going to keep using the name Mika, just so I do not have to try to remember what I named Sam's true love. And oh, okay, it's gonna be nice and actually let me use the skip button, unlike last time. Very cool. I'm small wedding for the win. And we can skip forward, and it's time to chat with friends. Yeah, we have had the sexy sex, even though canonically, if you remember the first LP, he is like the one that I didn't. Just so I could show you what happens when you don't have the sexy sex in the original Seduce Me the Otome game. And we're gonna skip forward because we've seen all this before. I'm going to avoid the fact that I know what you guys are talking about and move on. Am I going to bring up the question? Yeah. Okay, we have now arrived in the demon world. I'm going to stay still like I did last time. And we're gonna skip forward like I did last time. We're gonna ask about Diana. We're gonna skip forward again. Are you okay? We're gonna ask her again. We're gonna stay in the room because going outside is for losers. I'm just saying, the sun, it burns me. And Rabbit's brought me some food, and I'm just gonna eat it and not think about the fact that I'm eating, you know, a imp pig demon. Because, you know, it's not cannibalism because I'm not a demon. And I'm going to stop Sam because he needs to be stopped. And I'm gonna stop him with my lips. Mwah. And it is time yet again to curse my father-in-law. What should I curse him? You know, I usually curse all the time, but when I have to curse, like on purpose, my mind just blanks. Let us call him the biggest fucking dork of all time. There we go. I think that's a good curse. Also, when you do that, you unlock the achievement Better Than the Tyrant. Just in case you were curious. I don't remember if I brought this up when the achievement actually popped last. The first time we, had this outcome. And, Diana very reasonably does not want to take us into a warfield, but I want to go into a warfield.
Hey, you sure you're all right?
Eh. I mean, define all right. I guess, yeah. And I'm gonna ask him to help me stay awake. And I'm going to kiss him again. And I'm going to tell them what's going on. And Diana's here saying, "Surprise, I've reversed my decision. You are going to fight. And I need a trainer. But what would the others teach me?" And I'ma choose Rabbit. The bunny girl. Diana nodded. Rabbit was sweet, but I could tell that she was the wisest of the bunch. She'd be able to show me some ways to use the earth and defend myself. She was definitely the one. Mwah. Yeah, Rabbit is actually the reason why I came back. Because initially I was just going to show you her as a trainer. Because I just didn't end up picking her as a trainer in the other run-throughs of the love paths. So I'm happy I'm going to be able to show you a few of hers now. With that, Diana turned her heel and left the room, and the skip button returned. I was excited to see what Rabbit could teach me. She apparently knew a lot about magic. So maybe that would be able to help me defend myself, and help me win this war. Still, the excitement of the situation was hard to ignore. What would Rabbit teach me? Would it be something to do with nature? With fire? With animals? There was 100 things that it could have been, the possibility, and I was eager to eventually find out and know. Hi, bunny girl. I was guided to a large hall, originally blocked off for Sarah and Diana's training. However, because my safety became the priority, Rabbit and I were given the room to use to train and practice. That was awfully nice. True. Diana has no reason to, be nice. As I peered into the space, I saw a rabbit face and smile at me.
There you are. Come on in.
Hi. I smiled, happy to know how patient and kind she was, or at least presented herself to be. I stepped into the room and walked towards her, taking in the space and how large it was. Nice room.
Isn't it? It's perfect for what I have in mind to teach you.
Cool. There it was. My eagerness began to bounce in my chest as I grinned at Rabbit, excited. What do you plan to teach me? Rabbit giggled at me, which made me tilt my head a bit in confusion. Was what I said funny?
I plan to teach you how to properly defend yourself.
Cool.
To do that, I need to see what you can do with your spirit.
Okay, I got this. Yes, I got spirit, yes I do. I nodded and stood at attention, ready for my first lesson. Rabbit nodded back to me before stepping back and pointing her staff at the ground between us. The orb on her staff began to glow a bright blue color, as a large wisp snaked out from it into the air. I watched in awe as it took shape. From being a simple cloud of magical smoke, to being a large, blue, misty bear. Indeed. Whoa. Instantly I jumped back, surprised at the roar it let loose in intimidation. Rabbit brought her staff back to her side as the bear got onto all fours of its paws, growling in my direction. Yeah, no. Do not want.
This is an animal guardian, a personification of your inner strength and power. Once summoned, it will protect you with their life.
Cool. Can we get rid of the teddy bear now? I stared at the bear before me, watching it peer into my soul with its pure white eyes and pant in anger. Rabbit had a bear hiding inside of her? Go Rabbit? That was shocking to say the least. As terrible as it was, I imagined her to have a rabbit spirit. Rabbit placed her hand on her chest and nodded to me.
Focus on your spirit. Feel it try to take shape and release it.
Okay. I looked down at my chest before closing my eyes and laying a hand over my heart. I had to focus on my spirit. It was strange to imagine doing so, but I attempted it anyway. As I stood there, I could feel energy flow within my body, ebbing and weaving through my veins like a blood stream. It felt incredibly odd to feel such sensations, as I continued to focus on my soul, trying to do as Rabbit asked. At last, I latched on to a strange feeling in my chest, growing larger and larger with each breath I took. Soon, it became unbearable to keep it inside. I held my hand out, feeling it want to be released, and watched in shock as white and lavender mist jutted out from my palm and landed on the floor, revealing... Ba-ba-dum. Drum roll, please. A rabbit, a lion, a wolf. For the sake of the achievement I'm trying to unlock, we're gonna say a rabbit. A small fluffy bunny formed from the wisp that released from me, causing me to drop my jaw. What the hell? I was kind of hoping for a dire rabbit, not gonna lie here. Rabbit didn't seem amused and glared at me. I don't blame her. This is probably very racist to her people.
Is this a joke to you?
Do you think it's funny? No, that's not... Rabbit sighed and moved her staff across her body, causing the bear before her to vanish. Crap, I made her mad. I was paying homage. Really? And I believe that is enough to have unlocked the coward achievement. The only reason I actually not 100% sure live time if it has not locked her is because I've actually uncovered this one before I started recording for the Let's Play. Way back in 2016 when I first got the game and was trying to get through Damien's ending, trying to find happiness in it, or at least the good ending. And that is how you unlock the Coward achievement. You piss off Rabbit. I'm just gonna give a few more lines to make sure that I've showcased enough, and then I will call the video to a close. Rabbit turned away and crossed her arms.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to train someone who will not take this seriously. Please go.
Oh, okay. The trigger is losing your trainer. I get it now. I grimaced. I wasn't trying to offend her, but the damage was done. I nodded before turning and leaving the room, mentally slapping myself. Oops. And that is the Coward achievement. When next we come back, there's one more path I think I'm going to showcase. And surprisingly enough, it will also involve Rabbit. But that'll be next time. So, until next, tak likatila kiddo.